David Rogers, Executive Director of the Yakima Symphony Orchestra. I'm not sure if there's any real unexpected lesson learned from the last years of the pandemic. Everything was unexpected as we went, but if anything, I think it confirmed for me how important the live experience of people getting together to appreciate art is, performing arts in particular. That was something I think people were starting to question with technology being what it is leading up to the pandemic. But when we couldn't do that, boy did that make a difference. I think what we're most proud of and how we weathered the pandemic is the fact that we kept doing what we do throughout, however we could do it. What we do is try to bring people together through music. And even when we couldn't gather in person, we had our musicians connecting with our patrons. We had performances as soon as we could have them, even if it was only smaller groups of chamber music at the Yakima Convention Center, all the way up to finally performances of the orchestra again. We kept that connection going between the art and the community all throughout. I guess it is surprising to some extent how upside down and sideways so many things still are. For a lot of people the pandemic is long gone, but there still are staffing problems, not just for us, but for all of the people we rely on to do our work. There's still the kind of emotional and social residue that I think we find especially telling in our young people and the students that we work with, but for a lot of people that it's really left an impact that not everybody has recovered from. What inspires me? That's a tough one right now. Right now we're just coming out of our 36 months of just not being able to plan for anything, and I guess right now one of the things that inspires me is the thought that we can actually start planning again and doing the things that we know how to do so well. We've got great programs coming up ahead that are exciting. It's a whole lot of very different music. We have the traditional classics that you expect of the Yakima Symphony, but also a lot of music by composers you might not have heard of, who maybe in past decades might have been overlooked. We have some great projects including video game music. We have a tribute to Michael Jackson. We have a great program opening the season, Mosaico Mexicano, which is great orchestral music by Mexican composers. There's a huge variety on the season, and there's a whole bunch of things that we haven't been able to do because we couldn't really plan that we're going to be able to start doing again, bringing small ensembles out into our area schools. We have been without a teaching artist at Yakima Music and Action for several months. We look forward to having a teaching artist back in that program again. There are so many things to look forward to.